Alright, I believe we're good to go. Make sure that boots up correctly. Make sure that we turn off my playback. Greetings and salutations. Yep, that's good enough there. Made it all the way back here. So, last we left off, we went to try to make this puzzle much easier for us by getting the Scarecrow song, which I did off camera because, by golly, that took a good 15 minutes to do, and I did not want to waste any more time, because where we last left off, I was back as a child, and then I actually went all the way to Lake Hylia to go play the song to the specific Scarecrow. Then I did actually go back to the Temple of Time, which you could warp there thankfully, but then go back to Lake Hylia as an adult, and then go and play the song again. But this should do the trick. I made it very simple to remember. Just 2 notes. It's beautiful work. Even Journey would be asking if they could play that song as one of their singles. They don't have a lot of hit singles anyway, so they could use an expert like me. But I'm glad that actually did work out, because this requires if you can hookshot to the Scarecrows. So I have a way up here now. I did, however, learn there's another way. Oh, no, I didn't want to actually do it yet. I'm not prepared for this. I'm not prepared for this mentality. But the way I've been doing it was the hardest way, but you can actually, that step specifically, I can jump up to. I can't jump up here, because it's apparently just too high. Link's little legs can't make it. But I'm gonna actually see if I can do it that way, because I wanna be able to see if I could have done it without the Scarecrow's help. No, I'm pretty certain I meant what I said. This will be cutting it close, though. The way I was doing it before with the little hookshot targets... Ooh, this might work. Yes! Okay! I could have done it without the Scarecrow. Thank goodness the flames didn't come back on. Alright. So now that we wasted all that time prepping for that, at least I have a Scarecrow. On the off chance I'll need it to solve another puzzle. Oh, Nelly. So that's... But yeah, I had to look that up to see, I'm like, what strategies are you supposed to do? Scarecrow is certainly a solid one, but that one I didn't think about doing. And it just so happens... No! No, not now. I did, however, like... Because I had to work my way back through the Fire Temple, I didn't have to solve, like, all the puzzles. But I did have to try to remember how to get back here. Being rude. Well, that was accidental. Looked cool, though. Okay, thought you were gonna stay out longer. Oh, no. Oh! Was not expecting that. It's not good that the music's still playing. Which is good, because this will lead up nicely to what I was gonna say. Because I had to work my way through the temple again, I actually found another fairy. Goodness gracious. And goodbye, fairy. You lived a long and happy life. Okay. This is difficult. On a number of levels. Ah! It's being very rude. Okay. The door's locked, but I saw Navi floating around against the art here. Oh gosh. Right. Fairy, I need you. But, hang on, Fairy. I'm gonna need you to come closer. Come yonder. Okay, fairies fly at your level. We learned a new thing today. Learn something new every day. Alright. I didn't need to pick up the fairy as far as parts are concerned. I needed... Oh, hello there. Since you're here, it'd be rude not to. Yes. Aha, yes indeed. Okay, but we're still looking for a boss key. This gets interesting now because we've exhausted most of what I've got, actually. I'm just missing the boss key. There's a treasure chest there. And there's a treasure chest here. This gets very interesting. I'm like nowhere near that. I know where that is close enough to. I'm just not sure how to get there at the moment. But I've never let that stop me from making progress. The question is, why is that there, honestly? I did all that work for a key. That dropped me back down here. Ah, Nelly. Ah, Nelly. Alright. Well, it's gonna take me close enough to where I want to be. Weirdly, of all the falls you take, that one is the safest. Don't ask why, it just is. Just the one. I'm like, they could have just made all falls not be hurtful. But that would have been asking too much. That would have been asking way too much. Alright. So there's a wait, let me yes. There's a door that way, which is locked. I need a way up there if I want to grab the treasure chest. But this being Master Quest, it's not easy to do so. I'm hoping I can just barely. Well, it's not gonna work. Alright. So they really don't want me up there. This is why we saved, though. Because, like, so this one allows me to fly up. You can try it. I don't have a lot of faith in this plan. This is going to be a lot easier if I actually have the item that I would like to use. Oh, and ready. Okay, weirdly that worked. First time. Okay. So that part's been solved. But how do I get up there? That's problem... We're still on problem number 1. I don't have a way up there. Like... Okay, weirdly that also worked. I need a little something here. Ah! Don't do it. Alright. Switch. Lots of thinking going on here. Oh, is this a better angle? Nope. Yes, okay. I don't know how that angle's supposed to work if this doesn't have the boss key. Gonna be... Okay, this has the boss key. Thank goodness. We've been in this area for far too long already. Luckily with tiles, we just sit here and just wait for it to go away. Easy as that. Alright. Now this should be straightforward. And the torches here, just use those. Because we can't walk over those flames. Flames are bad news. Yes! And then we catapult our way back. And just bada bing, bada boom. Nope. Alright. I'm wondering if saving and quitting would be faster? Certainly would be less confusing. Okay. Don't know where, like, what door goes to which. In this whole area. Alright, can I grab onto the bridge? Yes, I can. Alright. And breathing easily once more. Finally gonna make it out of this temple. It's definitely been one of the harder ones, and we still have several others. Oh, no. Right, we gotta light everything up. Pretty certain that's the key. Let Let me just use all my magic power. There we go. Now we can go through. Alright. Job's done. Just waltz on through. Thankfully, this boss is pretty straightforward as far as things are concerned. Wait. Alright. I will say it's been an interesting week. Stuff to get done. I'm hoping I get to start training for my upcoming job in about 2 weeks. Technically, I could have been starting that now, but I sort of injured my back, and not in a nice way. So I've been regulated to not doing anything for a couple days, because I managed to tweak a ligament way deep in my back, like around my hips, and so that's dandy. Wasn't even trying to do anything spectacular, but hopefully in a couple days, back goes back to being normal. It's not been a terribly fun experience. Like I've been able to do sitting and I've been able to do lying down. You want me to lift something that weighs more than 3 pounds? You're on your own. So pro tip there. Don't do what I've done and injure yourself. You'll hate it. And then, because my life just doesn't get any better than it already is. There we go. And then jump. Very important to get that right. Like I said, because my life doesn't get better. I've got this, what looks like an eye infection, but it's actually some sort of pimple or zit that's basically grown on the inside of my eye, in essence, on the skin between the eyeball and the lower half of the eyelid. It's been uncomfortable. It's better than what it is, but it's made that lower half of my eye actually swell up, so it looks like someone's giving me a good punch. Except the area is just red and not bruised. Well, it was rather unfortunate. Alright, just wait for this guy to stop flying around. The real problem is that, like, it's truly, like, messing up, like, with the eye in general. Like, it basically feels like I've got something constantly in that eye. But as long as I basically keep on moisturizing the area around the whole eye with just basic water, it tends to not be as problematic. Oh, I thought I missed. That would have been impressive. So if you see me, dab my eye with a washcloth, that's just me wetting it so that I can stay in the game. But yeah, no, we'll just have as many problems as possible within a matter of a couple of days. Weirdly, Hobbs has actually been very cooperative. So that's the true scariest part of all, is Hobbs hasn't really done anything to be a nuisance, as he usually is. Actually, right now he is quite asleep. I was actually trying to wake him up earlier to get him some food so that he wouldn't bug me during the stream, but he said, no, I would like to sleep some more. Because apparently he hasn't had enough sleep all day today. He's just happy he's got a friend, though. He's super happy to have somebody sit in the room with him. It's around the eye, but it's on, so it's like, it's this area, here, it's harder to tell, but it's like red and swollen. But it's essentially on the other side of the skin. In essence, I have a pimple rubbing up against my eyeball. It's problematic. But it's not... It's technically in the eye, it's just not the eyeball itself. That's the problem, it's the skin. So, it does what it does best, but luckily just helping it to cool off a bit with some water. The real problem, actually, is... Like, I know it's a pimple because I wake up in the mornings or from naps, and there's pus that's actually come up from underneath through and up through my eyelashes. And that's a real problem right there. Yep. Seems to be all other... Like, just seems to be just in control. It's way better than it was, definitely, like, even just a couple days ago. It's not swelled up as much, and it's not as much of a problem. But every once in a while. Poultice, like the chicken. There we go. I know we still have green tea. I think actually, because we gotta go to Zoras, it might be faster. Just to save and quit, we'll just load back. Whoops. The part of save and quitting is actually quitting. Right? Poultry, poultice, same thing. Use warm chickens, apply it straight to the eye. It'll be fine, I'll cook the chicken beforehand. There we go. Alright, we got some walking to do. Not much else going on, I can tell you that much. There we go. I mean, you say that. I'm betting the original herbal medicine treatment was actually just the chicken. Just slap a chicken on the face. We're going the wrong way. As is per usual. Alright. No, I want to go through this side of Longmont Ranch? More or less. I have a pun, but that takes time. Time that way, now I'm doing this still all wrong. I'm not going to Lake Hylia. For once! I'll certainly give it a shot. I know we still have green tea. Because I don't drink green tea. I just don't drink tea in general. But I've been doing it with water and washcloth just fine otherwise. There you go, just go on through. Just rolling for days. But yeah, it's just... Like, and I can see too, like, if I, like, pull the skin away from the eyeball, I can see where a pimple, like, has been trying to grow on the other side. I'm like, yep, that's the story of my life. Luckily, we're getting used to that level of nonsense. That's very rude. Yeah, I see. And problem solved. Don't do it. Don't do it. Right. Like, hard to tell exactly. It's not like I can just pop the eyeball out and see what's going on in there. The good thing too is it's my left eye, which is my stronger dominant eye. It's the eye I naturally look out of. So I'm like, oh good. The eye I like to use is the one that's having a problem. It's brilliant. Just waltz all the way. Alright, and then we jump here. And then... Yes! Okay. Whoops. 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 So we're doing really well with this. Alright. No, I got this. It's 3 notes. Order is everything. Especially when I need to play the first note correctly and the second note. Good old water, though. It's not an ingrown eyelash. Certainly isn't anymore. Not. Some of those have all fallen out. But there's no, so... Because, like, an ingrown eyelash, like, shows up, like, on the eye line itself, and that's not what it is. It's actually a skin thing that's happening. That's why it looks like a pimple. And because I'm actually, like... And because basically every time I wake up, I have to clean my eyelashes of pus. It's like, that's why I lean towards the pimple. That's trying to grow on the inside. Because even in this, even in my old age, it's not unusual for me to have random spots of pimples and zits popping up still. Tragic. Alright, no. Be kind to me, icebergs. Be kind to me. Okay, and then here. Nope, well, that was close. There we go. Oh, Nelly, that Octorok. Thank goodness these aren't Breath of the Wild Octoroks, which are super accurate. Like you wouldn't believe. Oh no! I already hate this place. Right? Way too old. Done with that nonsense. Alright. Well, this place gets better and better. Because of course this is technically a dungeon, so this is completely different from what it used to be before. Well, there's a ledge up there, but I don't know if it's holding anything. Well, this gets good. Already. Oh, wait, what's that? That's it. Yes, there we go. It was camouflaged to look like a crystal. Very clever game. Very clever and oh no. Aha! Thought you could get the better of me? Not this time. Well practiced Indiana Jones at the moment. Okay. He almost got the better of me. But I showed him what for. Okay. I did see that. Oh, good. Alright, he didn't hurt me. Goodness. Okay, I do need more magic. There's a chance we're gonna need... Oh, that's a fairy? It's very rude, actually, that it's a fairy. And I would actually like to have it, so because I'll get some healing done. Alright. Hopefully this is the correct tunnel to go through. And hopefully there are... Well, alright, I haven't been here before. Yes! Well, good thing there's more wolves. I see what looks like a crystal. So what's that for? Anybody else? Alright, I see a Skulltula. But it's just a little guy. Alright. Alright. I'm guessing that's there. Looks like it would hold some sort of chest if you ask me. Looks like it, indeed. It's a new thing. Alright. So what I have to do is free it from its icy prison, because that makes sense. But how could you carry it? By sacrificing one of my precious fairies. Now that I finally got full fairies, I have to go and at least use one of them. It's very rude. Alright. Then, drop this bad boy off. It's a very long distance. Now, the question is, do I commit to carrying 2 at a time, or stick with 1 and increase my chances of having to ferry back and forth? Because I like having 2 ferries. It's very kind. Here we go. Because there's a good chance that room's reset, excuse me, when I go through, so I think we're going to have to commit to saying bye to 2 fairies. Tragic. Tragedy, tragedy. Alright. Trying to think anything else to talk about while we sit here and ponder the fate of the universe and all that. Okay. If I leave this room, go grab more fire, just in case. The crystal shouldn't grow back. It's a hope. It's a hope. I will switch out these, just so I have some things to work with. Boom. I'm really glad I didn't melt that one. That is... It takes skill. You can't just miss ice like that. Okay. Yep, so the room did reset with the ice there. So that does confirm that theory. So it might have been a bit of a waste, but it's still good info to have. Now I feel better about losing 2 fairies for fire, in essence. It's gonna be bad though if I need 3 in a row. That'll be the true tragedy. Alright, can't roll up that slope. Understood. Understood. Okay, so it didn't reset. So, I don't remember missing that ice. Tiny details. So just reset that room with the ice, but not... Ha-ha! Alright. Don't look at me. Alright. Didn't get hit by boulders? That one almost did. It's very close. Okay. There's more fire in this room. That's a heart piece, which I don't think is there even under normal circumstances. Right buttons. Alright. Hook shot. That's the safest way. I couldn't slash because he was going to fall down. Link was. So we had to improvise a bit. Because Link technically steps backwards when he does his first slashes, right? And then steps forwards when he does his third slash. It's a problem. Alright. So now he's floating around here like there's going to be blocks. I don't desperately need the fire. The question is, what is with... I would think there'd be another crystal. Oh no! Oh no! Well, at least from this view, I get a pretty good idea of looking around being like, yes! I definitely don't see any crystals noticeable from that view. Yeah, I'm not seeing like a hidden crystal. Not that I'm looking super, super hard, because I know there's a scary little guy down there. But that's what I would think. There must be some sort of switch to go get that. Nope, 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 bye. So long. Farewell. Not interested in what you're selling. Alright. Go through this way now. Now that we got the highly anticipated compass. Oh no! Why is this game so rude? Like, I already hated this place, like, the first time through. So they added more wolves. Must be hidden very well. No! Being very rude. Weirdly, if I had the iron boots, it would be easier. Mission accomplished. Alright, I'm guessing Navi's there to be, you know, scarecrow-like. Alright, did rock my world. Anybody else? While I'm here? It's another Skulltula? But I can jump on these ones. So that makes everything a little more useful, I suppose. Alright, there you go. Now this, okay, this one I'm guessing is Song of Time block. Man, look at that. Right behind me, next to that shield, that looks like a crystal. The question is I don't want to hit it right now, because that might ruin my little platform up there. But you can see it basically straight to the left of that screen. Move my little mouse right there. That looks like a strikeable crystal. But you can see, like, these blocks are here to get me up here. And I might have to... No, definitely not these guys. Where there's fire, there... I'm glad I got the other one accidentally. I don't need to be more frozen. None of that today. Ooh. Ah, but I'm full on... No, that's very rude. To give me a fairy while I'm going here. And then you give me a Stalfos. Like, the wolves weren't bad enough. At least it's just one. Like, if it was two, truly would be the most terrible thing that happened. Alright, come on. You must be nearly done. You wanna jump, slash... Anytime you would like. No pressure. Alright, I'll hold still. There you go. Yes. Give me what I want. Nope. Take the arrows. I don't know if I've used any, but I might as well make sure I'm stock full on those. Ba-da-bum-bum. And now I can walk through the water. And it actually does help with ice. Since it stops your movement, you can't really slide. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. So much talking, so little time. Serenade of Water. Bum, 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 bum. Perfect. It'll be easy to remember. Well, oh, my little footrest is missing. There we go. There we go. I'm still trying to think. I'm like... I have bought, like, a couple games because... the Christmas sale and all that. I think pretty much all of them are actually... shoot 'em up... from over in the world of Japan, where you have to dodge bullets like crazy. But they're all ones I wanted before. Like, I played one game before, Crimson Clover, on stream. And, I think it was earlier this year, they made a... There we go, they made... the World Explosion Edition, which was kind of like a remastered version, for lack of a better term. It also added a new mode to the whole thing. Brilliant. Good thing I do need this fire, though, so I can free King Zora. No! Just waltz out of the wall, then. But it got released on the Switch. And I was like, cool, when's the PC edition of it? And then it was like, probably like, honestly, like maybe 2 weeks before Christmas, World Explosion finally came out on Steam, which I was all happy about, because that's probably one of my favorite ones of all time. Alright, we're gonna swim towards the center here. Nope. Weirdly enough, the World Explosion version of Crimson, oh gosh, it's a little difficult sometimes walking through water as far as directions are concerned. The World Explosion remastered version actually is a little more stable on my Windows 8 laptop, weirdly enough. So that's... I'm like, technically it plays better. Which I'm like, I think it's just probably just something that they just made more stable. Just made sure it was working. Because originally, like, Crimson Clover is a pretty old game, actually. It was originally released during the time of Windows 7 computers. Way back when. Like, I think even originally it was, like, just a game you bought on CD, and then eventually found its way to Steam. Right? Stuff chilling at the bottom of the lake. Yes. I just wanted the free tunic, so I didn't have to buy it. Because that's the other way we'll survive the night. Alright. Now... Yes, that's all frozen over, so we gotta get to Lake Hylia another way. Oh yeah, we could free the shop if we wanted to, but that sounds boring. I was just trying to find my way out of the cavern. Because I'm trying to think if there's a faster way to get to Lake Hylia, and I don't think there is. Oh, duh. We learned a song! We already forgot about it. Already forgot it. This is the fastest way there. Alright-o. Warp into Lake Hylia. Brilliant work, Holmes. That's that. But yeah. Yes. Beautiful work. I should... What? Yes. Yes. So that we stop the drowning. You know, oh no. That's not my hook shot. That's my hook shot. You know what they say, if you wear blue, you stop drowning. It is kind of interesting, like, games that I buy from Steam nowadays aren't really new games. They're just games I haven't had the chance to buy in the past before. So a lot of them are just older games. Just one of those things. I very rarely, like, play games, new games that come out. A lot of times it's just the games I've never had access to beforehand. And just do so now. So we're in the water temple. This is good. Right, makes sense now. Should put those there. But yeah, we have the water temple, historically known for being the worst. Simply because it's already, like, confusing enough as it is. Very curious about this. I don't think I can actually just... Yeah, I don't think I can just swim down there. And get myself, like, try to get stuck and then deploy the boots. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna give it a shot. Okay, weirdly I can. Right, lots of masterpieces from long ago. Alright. I'm definitely in over my head. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright. So, new plan, we don't do that. I think it wants me to do this part when the water level's at the medium level and not... Oh, Nelly. Alright, no problem. I did see it looked like there was a way up this way. Nope, hang on. That's not the quite turn yet. Yep, just gonna ignore you. Don't mind me. I'm sure they thought about this through. They were like, well, somebody's gonna try to make it. Yes, they did. Alright. We'll leave that be for now. Okay, so it's time limits. I didn't think it was gonna be that. Alright, we'll go to the bottom. As we're supposed to in the normal game. See what's going on down at the lowest levels. There we go. Why they did do a little bit of color coding for the water temple. The main problem with the water temple in the original game is that you can, in essence, soft lock if you basically open. I think it's open. You open 2 doors in the wrong order. If you like forget there's a key and then open up doors, you're stuck. And just because there's a locked door that you'll be stuck trying to open with no key, and that's a problem. I'm just gonna sail on up here. Well, that wall's exposed already. That's interesting. We're gonna take a look at that. Navi, you got anything to say about this wall? Well, gonna shoot it. Alright. If this is the long shot, that would save a lot of problems. Can I not open? Alright, I guess they thought that through. However, that is there. We'll be back for that treasure chest in the future. I'm certain of it. I saw Navi also floating around there. Which could be a scarecrow thing. And this door's locked. Why has my life gone so wrong as for locked doors? Whoops. Again. Okay, wait, I got this. Just gotta think about it. Like, I already hated the water temple. Like, in the original game. We saw what Fire Temple was doing to me. So... I'm sure this has all gone well. Okay, I see what's up. Kinda literally with that one, actually. Unironically enough. Still holding onto this blue flame. But there's some torches above me that I briefly saw. So we're just gonna try to light the place up. And there we go. Alright, good. And the door locks again. No! No. Okay. See, this is why no one likes the water temple. It's things like this. Okay. What I don't know either is if I need to kill all these at the same time, like the ones at the forest temple, or if I can just... Okay, the bones disappeared. That's good news. That means we can just focus one at a time and get hit. There we go. You see me doing normal slashes just because it's safer. Don't have to worry about accidentally missing and having my position exposed. It's also faster because sometimes, like, I actually want him to do the jump slashes, but preferably when I'm going the other way, so that I can get the hits like that. If I'm going towards his shield side, that means I can't hit him after his jump slash unless it's a poke, which requires me to move forward. He's really not cooperating with this whole let me go right thing. The others were fine. They were understanding the dance here. Alright, since Navi's doing Navi things again. So the jump slashes is just the jump button. In essence... What? Come here. There we go. Alright. Needed that. Hopefully we'll find another one. Oh, this chest is actually facing the door thing. Yes. Makes sense, I guess. Good, got a map. Not the useful one. Like I said, always prefer the compass if I have to make a choice. Oh, I actually rolled this time. Another miracle of life there. I'm just gonna try to light these torches on fire, because I could. Right. There's a lot to remember sometimes. I don't always remember controls of games myself, like... I get them confused sometimes. Okay. Ah! Oh, no, 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 no! Betrayer. You betrayed my trust, Novalith. You are like a brother to me. Okay, and then little hookshot things popped up. So we've seen 3 large thingies. 3 large treasure chests. All in this one pillar, as it were. Alright, there's the compass. And since those rose up, must mean there's hookshot targets. And if there's hookshot targets, that means there must be a way for me to get up. Yes. I wonder if Navi's there because there could be a scarecrow there. I wonder if that's a thing. Don't need it, though. Solved it the correct way. Long shot. Upgraded. Whoops. Alright. Beautiful work. So now, we can go places. Oh, I didn't put up hookshot up here, which means there must be even more. Right on. Jolly good. Let's see if we can get more of this puzzles solved. Well, that's already off to a good start. A locked gate. So that's gonna be a no. That's a hard pass. And then this is also a locked gate. There's a switch on the other side. So it must be like a way out. That also, man, they really didn't want me to go places here. They said, nah, there's a path you're gonna take. Alright. Right, this side now, because it's mirrored. Alright. Bring out the little thing here. And I played it correctly. Nailed it. I'm actually impressed how long Hobbs has actually managed to sleep. Because it's been quite a number of hours. And even with me, like, having left and re-entered the room, he's like, nah, I'm quite happy being a cat. I'm actually thinking, because there's usually stuff up here that we don't get to. Yes, look at all that. But... oh, I see a time block, which is always interesting. Because I'm probably gonna have to light those torches on fire, as is per tradition. You know how it is. So nothing happened, which is a bit of a worry. Am I just not close enough? I shall move closer to the edge of disaster. Alright, now... there we go. Alright, so now it's lower. But... does that do anything? Huh. Huh, alright. Alright. Nothing seems to be hidden in the boxes. There's that, which I think is how we get up there in the first place. So unless if they're telling me that I can jump... It's a solid plan. Just interesting. It looked really close, though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looked really close to being possible. 22 degrees is pretty cold. Yeah, you can see I'm, like, really close to it, but it's not letting me... Maybe destroying the boxes was a bad call. However, I shall not give up so easily. Trying to see... Because Navi isn't flying towards that block anymore. Only seems to be flying up. Nope. I have a feeling, too, like... If we can figure that out... Like, it should open... I would figure it opens the gate below us. So what? Well, unless we can get back inside... Oops. Yes, okay. Unless we can get back inside here, which I don't think is gonna be possible. When the water's up higher. I'm not sure... Because I feel like we're doing... That's a pressure switch. It's always a good sign. That's a normal switch. It does normally have... Yeah, a little eye switch down low. But that's not there this time. It is getting a little bit chilly over here. We had a really cold night where it was below freezing, but it's now just been hovering around there for the nights. At least I can deal with this now. That's rude. I had to ride away with my sword. So if we hit the right buttons in the right order, justice can be served. I don't see anything else here. Tragedy. Certainly won't say no to the cold weather. Well, that's rude. I even had my shield up. And you said no. No. But yeah, some cooler weather. I think it's mostly... Like, it usually, even in here with all my stuff running, it doesn't get to be above, like, 67, honestly, most of the times. I might get it to 68, but it's cool enough that it just keeps cooling down. Okay, so that's why we can get that, because that raises the water level. Now we're gonna have to do some thinking on this one. Because we didn't honestly solve a whole lot. We got the required item. This is good. Try that again. Nope. I'll get it one day. It's only a song I've played 1,000 times. Buttons are confusing. Doesn't help that A is the high note, but it's the lowest button as far as, like, directionally on my gamepad. Not that it's any better on the Nintendo controllers. Not quite what I meant to do, actually. Alright. Let's take a dive again. See what we can find. Don't think it's a whole lot, honestly. We know that area is fine, because we did all 3 of those areas. Let's see what else we can find. Nope. We have to figure out... That might be just be an exit door, like we'll get into there somehow, another way. Yep, and then there's, of course, those. Alright. So the middle is definitely... We're definitely gonna have to solve that. And I think... So first we would just even have to find the door first. Okay, yep, I can walk through. That's an interesting thing, because the water level will now be higher than it's supposed to be. Oh, and it makes it much easier. That's what's up. Okay. So that was necessary to do. Now I can stand here and deploy the fireball. Clever game. Clever game indeed. That opens up all the way down low. No. Because what I don't want to do is sink to the bottom, where I land on the trapped spikes themselves. Perfect. Just... Yep, happened to land on the tiny edge. That is called skill and bad luck. But mostly skill. There we go. What is up with this? It's a wall. It's more walls. So why is it a maze? Okay, alright. This game just gets more and more interesting. Mechanics that I wouldn't have thought possible. I was gonna try to just swim above it, but I saw he had jumped. So it got confusing. Alright. So now we go back through this maze. To go... Is it this one? Am I sailing up here? Well, it's closer to the treasure chest, so I'm gonna say it's a yes. I'm gonna take a gander. Alright. Yes. I do need the magic. That's actually a good drop. Weirdly enough. Aha, small key. Okay. So it should mean I should be able to leave. Like, I know there was the other gate, but I don't think... Even if I look through my current area, there's no connected treasure chests. And since I have the compass, I can see where all treasure chests are at. So where do I use the key is the question of the year. Like, where do we use... Where do we use you? We just gotta float our way back to the top. We find our locked door, you find progress. Actually, probably just be easier for me just to float all the way up to the top. Except we went... There's only one door. Tiny details. Okay, just wanted to make sure. What, the door was in place? Oh no! I messed that up. That's not the right door. Get all confused sometimes. Here we go. Yes! Right. Should come in handy. We just gotta figure out where this key needs to be used. Just switch in between sinking and rising so we can get a view of doors. Try to figure out what's going on. I don't really see anything low. Or mid, I guess. I don't think there's anything low, so it's gotta be up high somewhere that we need the locked door for. Okay, yes. I see you, Mr. Door. I see you indeed. Alright. This will take us, I believe it's the far right door. Yes, somewhere where we needed the long shot for. Golly. This already looks bad. What is up with this whole thing? You can see there's a thing there. That looks sketchy. Looks very sketchy. I think this is still rising and falling. It's hard to tell. Well, another puzzle solved in the works. But I will call it quits there. It's been a good adventure. Made it through a dungeon eventually. It was all worth it getting that Scarecrow song. Ugh. But I'll be back next week. Hopefully not as broken as I am today. But always nice to have you guys around, enjoying the stream. And we'll come back next week, see if we can get through the water temple. Not gonna lie, it's already already trying to play with my mind here. But hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you later. Take care, everyone.